All right, let's do it. Another video here. I'm trying to do a lot of these today. Maybe we get up to 5. I don't know. I might drop over. We'll see. All right, back. The market's closed today. Dow Jones down 89, S&P minus 25, NASDAQ minus 165, small caps minus 156. The VIX was at 2408, up 11%. Gold was up 1845 now. Crude's 5218, pretty much flat. Let's continue with this series of these small caps. TNXP Pharmaceuticals float, big float, 156 million. Short growth is minus 27%. Market cap 156 million. Cash 55 million. Assets 67 million. Stock splits 541%. A lot of people are talking about this. No real institution or insiders really own this. 1.2 million in debt, which is pretty good. 52 million enterprise value. And what do? Tonic Pharmaceutical Holdings, clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, focuses on discovering and developing small molecules and biologics to treat psychiatric pain and addiction conditions to improve biodefense through potential medical countermeasures to treat transplant rejection, gastric, pancreatic cancers. It includes the series 102, 601, 801, and Tomia. Company was founded by Seth Lenderman and Donald W. Landry on November 16, 2007, headquarters in New York. So it's a clinical stage biopharma developing small molecules to treat psychiatric and addiction conditions and cancers, gastric and pancreatic cancers. Insiders, not much buying, 20,000 insider buying as of the only thing I see. Income minus 46 million, not good. Float's huge. Recent news, price 40 million common stock, price at the market under NASDAQ rules. That was today. They did an offering. Purchasing 50 million shares, common stock out 0.001 cent, offering price at 80 cents per share. So that's right where the stock is right now. Yeah, they're also on FinViz, vaccine candidate to prevent COVID-19. So all kinds in the clinical stage. Biopharmaceutical treatment area. A lot of COVID-19. Wasn't surprised this pumps COVID-19 news. Excuse me. All right, let's look. So this company's been around 2012. This is the monthly bounce here, the reverse split. 2013 reverse split. 2017 reverse split. 2018 and 2020. And yeah, they're the offering today. So stock's been pretty much been down forever. See the weekly. Let's go to the daily. So the daily had a big gap. This wasn't 500 because of reverse split, but it did gap down. Reverse split. Draw this line right here. So this one down to 20. It bounced to 40. It had another gap down, bounced down. What is this, like the 3 level? Reverse split again. This thing really went down hard to 50 cents. A lot of gaps on this. Really tough stock. And it's bounced over 225, came back again, pretty much the 50-cent line. And today with the offering, see, it got over 1, but came back pretty hard today. As you can see right here, it was a nice move, 90 cents, pretty much flowing. And then this is the 5-minute candle, really hit hard here on the offering news. So on this, I don't like this stock at all. I mean, it has a lot of things in a pipeline. It looks like they do a lot of stuff for cancers, COVID-19. Very volatile. This stock has all kinds of jumpy gaps and everywhere the way this moves. Yeah, you want this line to hold 50 cents. Now the offering, we'll see. You want this to try to get back over 1. It's got to remain over 1. Then we can spike back to 2 level and 2 and beyond on that. So definitely a tougher move today and not the easiest of stocks. All right, here is SXTC. This is China. SXT Pharmaceuticals is a float 51 million. Short growth is increasing 68%. Market cap 36 million. Cash 7 million. Revenue 5 million. Assets 21 million. Stock splits 838% growth. Insiders own 14%. Institutions 8%. Current debt 6 million. It's only valued at 10 million. So this is completely overvalued. Holding company which engages in research and development, manufacturing, marketing, sales of traditional Chinese medicines. Product categories include direct oral, ether, soaking, oral, fine, and regular TCMP. The firm distributes product under the Sextine brand. The company was founded by Feng Zhu in 2005, headquarters in Taizhou, China. So it's a China play. Let's see any insiders on this. Sales 5 million, float 45 million on here. And I don't see no news on this. It says it served 116 pharmaceutical companies, 56 pharmacies, 76 hospitals. But it's a China play, so really sketchy. You can see way back here in 19 when this launched, I guess, this IPO'd, TC2000 chart showing it. Came way down here, way from 8. See this down, down, got up to 1. A lot of spikes here, came back again and found, see the 25% line is huge in Pennyland because if they fall below that, it looks like they're going to go pretty much bankrupt, although they can come back from that. You had to bounce up 30 and it really has been moving. Today had a big volume. I don't see any news. Excuse me, up to 75 cents almost. That's a key level. We got to remain above 50. Then we can get 75 a dollar and all this congestion like 125-ish. Yeah, you want to stay above 50 and then right here 40 cents too. That's where the 1320 EMA is moving. You see in the weekly, see this all the way down. It looks like it's going to round its way up now. If we get some news popping, some pumps, maybe COVID-19 news wouldn't surprise me. That's what these companies are going to do. Even if it's real, how do we know if it's real when they say, oh, we're doing COVID-19 or this? Has anyone even looked at? We have no idea if it's even true or not. A lot of these companies, they could be using that to pump their stock. So again, here we are. We got to remain above 50, get that 75 a dollar. You want to play this and stay above 40 cents on this. But it does look like we're trying to make our way back up now. So that looks positive at least. Here's ISR, ISRA, 86 million float. Short growth's down 11%. Market cap 170 million. Cash 1.94 million. Revenue 9 million, 75. Current assets 8 million. Stock twits 443%. Insiders don't own this much, 7% on institutions. Current debt 956,000. It's only valued at 95 million, so it's overvalued right now. What do? They are a medical technology company which engages in development, manufacture, and sale of isotope-based medical products and devices. The company focuses on treatment of cancer and other malignant diseases. Its core product is cesium-131, a radio isotope for the treatment of malignant tumors. Company was founded by Lance A. Bray, 1983, headquarters in Richland, Washington. So isotope-based products and devices, that's what they do. Core product is Silesium-131, radioisotope. Yeah, a lot of buys here on the stock. I see pretty much all buys last year, insiders. 9.7 million in sales, FinBiz. They have 86 million float. Any news? They're going to present at the Wainwright BioConnect conference. It's a big conference. What else here? Anything else? Sells products, facilities, the physician practices. They do pelvic, abdominal, lung, brain, neck. Cesium 131, treatments for prostate, brain, lung, head, and lung, all kinds of stuff. All right, let's go back on this stuff. The monthly. Yeah, this has been around since 2005. This wasn't even a reverse split. I don't think, have they done? I see no split on this. So this was all the way up at 9+ almost, came all the way down to 13 cents, 2009. This went sideways $1 pretty much. Almost got to 2, then we bounced. Trend line to 3. Came back down again, pretty much sideways. Yeah, got the 1. And you see in the weekly, it's looking pretty strong. On the daily, so we came out of that pretty much that wedge. See that descending wedge came down to 50 cents. Tried to get to $1 a few times, didn't hold. We gapped down. Yeah, this got as low as 36 cents. And look at this. Take off, big gap up. We're staying above 125. Got to this 2 level, but knocked down today. Where's this going to go? So 2 is very key. See, we did that back in 2009. This 2 levels, huge. Got to get back to 250. 250, then you can get to about 350. 250 to 350 if we really start moving. Got to maybe hold this base and start working our way up. You don't want this to go below right here to 130. See this? Because that's the gap up line now. A little below. At 130, 125. You can see today this grinded up nice and slow here. Sort of went up, and really took off on ISR. All right, here's SHIP. Energy Maritime Holdings, 62 million float, minus 26 short growth. Market cap 54 million, cash 33 million, revenue 72 million, assets 307 million. Stock splits, talking about this, 424%. Insiders own 8%, 6% institutions. Debt 178 million. It's valued at 200 million. So enterprise value is very good compared to market cap. Operates an international shipping company specializing in worldwide seaborne transportation of dry bulk commodities. Focuses on owning management of fleet, capsized bulk carriers. The company was founded January 4th, 2008 and headquartered in Athens, Greece. So it's a shipping company, and this is one of my favorite plays right now. And no insider information. Float 61 million, 69 million in sales. No real news. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. Yeah, this is another one. This has been around since 2011. Yeah, it's down. Did 3 reverse stock splits, which is never good. And let's go to the daily. Yeah, 2016. It wasn't 2000 with the spikes, so I don't even worry about that. You had a big gap here, though. After a split like 55 all the way down. Then we came down to that 10 level. See this? Channel down. We've just been going back and forth, channel down, bounce the 645, 6 here, reverse split again, July. We have another gap here. This is about this 120 level. It's about 117 Lotus gap. And then the low here is about 40 cents, 40, 40. It touches maybe like 20 times here. Then we bounced here on December 4th. We went sideways. Then look, see the volume. You're going up this 1320 EMA. Look at the volume. We're increasing. Really went up strong today. I don't see any news, but you have momentum in these small caps. So I don't know. Unless there's news, I don't see any news. But what do you have here? It's into the gap now. It's over the 75. Yeah, I think this can get the 125. Look at this spike to. I mean, if this really spikes 2 to 3, if maybe shipping gets going, the 1 should be no problem. We should get the 1. You want 40 cents overall to hold, and you want 50 cents to hold. Now, once it's over 75, you want that to be a base too. You just go step by step on these. But look at this. This is a great gap, sideways movement. This is a very good long here. But you need news. I don't see news. If there's news, someone comment when I post this. All right, that's it for shit. It's looking good. All right, let's go to Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's a 493 million float, 23 billion market cap, 30 million revenue, 4.82 billion in assets. Insiders in 11%, income 776 million. Enterprise value is at 20 billion, so it's pretty evenly valued. It was launched in 2013. Engage and service provided by Ernst & Young auditor. Bitcoin Trust. So this basically mimics Bitcoin, how I see it. I don't see a lot of information on this though, the trust. It's not even on, I don't see nothing on FinViz. Doesn't come up. But let's look at the trust. You know, this has been around since like 2015, came up. Huge spike up to, that was the 18, 17 that moved and came all the way down. It did a reverse split. Came down to the 5 line. Then you have this 15 line, came back. See the low getting higher, higher, higher. Then this takes off. Now, this does look like this, doesn't it? It's a big shooting star wick, which, you know, we could fall all the way back to 15. You know, if this is a pullback, a strong pullback. That's the monthly, the weekly. See, we're overbought here. So you can see right here, the move here. Actually, you should do it this way. This is how. This is how you draw it. See the move up, came down. See the low, higher, higher. On all these wash downs, the low's getting higher. Yeah, it ran up so far from this 15. So where's this going to go? They're far away from your 13 EMA. This could come back to 22. That's the lowest. I don't want it coming back any lower. 22, this holds, it's fine. Because it's made a strong run up. And it's clear blue sky. You don't know how far. On the way up, it did touch almost 50. That's a big psychological number, you know, 50, 100. But we'll see. When this drops, if it drops in this area, I think it will be a good buy. So that is on a Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, how we see it right now. All right, let me see here. Let's do one more GEVO on this. All right, Gvoo, 114 million float, short growth 12%, market cap 600 million, 80 million cash, revenue 11 million, current assets 153 million, stock splits 172%. Insiders only own 3.92%. Institutions 19%. Current debt is 13 million. That's pretty good for a market cap of 600 million. It's only valued at 272 million though. It seems overvalued the way they're saying it right here. They have renewable chemicals, next generation biofuels, focuses on development, commercialization of renewable alternatives, petroleum based. A lot of things are in here. They do agri energy. Now let's see here. A lot of buys, 3.82 million buys, insiders. Sells 229,000. Sales 11 million. Float, this says 103 million on FinViz. It's founded in 2005, headquartered in Englewood, Colorado. This breaks it down a little easier. The renewable fuel company commercialized gasoline, jet fuel, diesel fuel to achieve zero carbon emissions and reduce greenhouse gas. So alternative fuels, renewable fuels. And just reading why the stock popped today. What's the news? Gvoo announces its wind-powered net zero one fuel production project. Excuse me. So that's good news. And let's look at the stock here. I got old lines in this chart. All right, the monthly. So this has been around since 2011. How many reverse splits? You have 3 reverse splits from 15, 17, and 2018. And looking at the weekly, the weekly has been moving over 2. But the 4 level, let's see. Let's look at the daily. Trying to find here. You do have a gap from the daily. It looks like the 50, but you had a reverse split. It moved all the way down this 50-cent level. Look at that. Then bounced hard, came back to the 1 level. Bounced again. Look at the low, getting higher. Then it really exploded the last week. Now we're remaining above 4 here. So in this, you want to remain above 4, at least 350, or it could come back to this 250 level. And we're looking to break that 5 level now. This has really been strong news. So if we break above 5, you're gonna look for 6, immediate dollar move, and then if this continues with good news, you're gonna have 5, 6, 8, all the way up to 12. This big congestion at 12. We'll see if we get there though. But as far as long, this is looking very good long. We're staying elevated. And there's your levels. Watch these levels here, 350 and the 250 level on this low, this trend line. It's looking very strong. And they have no debt. Market cap 602 million. I'm not sure if they will be acquired or not, but that's looking good in that part. When you have no debt and huge market cap, and it's pretty promising. All right, so that's it. These are the next 5. Some penny stocks to look at. Some buy sell levels with the company, financials, what they are, what the news is and what they are made of exactly. All right. Please subscribe to Stock Twits, Mike Heyman Trades, Instagram, Mike Frank 98, Twitter, Mike Frank 007, and Trade Ideas. That's on my link in YouTube, and Mike Frank small I on TikTok. We are out for now. Peace. Please subscribe and like the channel. Peace.